All right, last guy here we will talk about is a man you worship. He will start at 3 under. That is 7 back of Patrick Cantlay. That's going to be Louis Oosthuizen. So he's currently in 14th place. Where does he finish?
Louis, again, another player who he walked into last week. He had to skip the first playoff event. He had neck issues. Apparently, Louis could barely play golf on Wednesday before the tournament started. So for him to come up and put in like a third round 64 and a final round 69, I mean, you actually look at the stats of Louis, 15 in strokes gain approach. I have a little bit more confidence. And again, Emerson is laid out. I do have a bias here, but I do have more confidence here in Louis showing up this week. I mean, he at least showed us something last week with that 64, I think. So I'm going to say Louis gets in the top 10. I think he's probably going to be a sneaky pick this week. People probably a little bit off him just because, again, with the withdrawal factor. But, these guys do have to finish the event here. I mean, there is a lot of money up for grabs. You get yourself into a top 5 position. We're talking, millions of dollars swing here. So I like Louis this week. I think that, again, I'm going to peg him for a top 10. He's starting at -3. I might even be so bold, Emerson, to say this guy maybe gets a sniff of the top 5, but we'll say a T8 for Louis this week. I think, again, there's more positive momentum here in the playoffs, as we know. All about that momentum.
What was his injury? Was it his back as well?
Apparently it was neck this time.
Okay.
It was neck. So it's usually either back or neck with Louis. Again, this is the guy who travels with his own custom-made bed by all reports. So maybe he made some adjustments to the bed at the BMW Championship, and that's what's helped him out. I don't really know. I don't have that kind of inside information. Wish I did, but all things considered, we got to go by what we see, and we saw Louis play much better on the weekend, and you got to think that neck is feeling at least a little bit better.